What happens when you go from one part of the program and you start building or creating something totally new? This program starts with just a normal layout like this, a normal editor. Then we add the tree part, and then we add the picture part with the, so you can add all those together, and as you can see, suddenly there's something else. Link nodes with text, what I call projects. With other words, now it's a full-blown system where you can actually build something, not only a normal editor. Just let's see. Let's say, okay, I started with only one. Okay, although this one is still full, let's go only, where is this? Right on top, I think, but okay. Let's go and open it up on this side. We open, we search for. Okay. So let's open this guy. And this is how it looks. Automatically open all the icons needed. Now, when I give you a little bit more information about how it looks, if you go and you click on Adam, you will see Adam has a name and this number 4 and then a number 1, and when you click Eve, you will see it becomes a number 2 after the 3, and there you will see there's a number 4 for a 4, and there's a number 5, and so it go on. Okay, very strange. So what actually happened here is when you say you're standing in Adam, let me just go and fetch another program quickly here. This one. Okay, let me just see. Let's click that one. Yes, that one will be fine. We go to. Okay, this is number 2. Let's go no, not this one. And you decide in Adam that you want to add some information about Adam. Maybe all the verses you get in the Bible. Okay, this one is only in Genesis, but is names in Genesis. But if it will standing in the rest of the Bible, you will find it there. So let's just say I want to add this over here. And say, okay, this is now Adam. And let's go to Eve. Now you see there's something strange. Still keep it just like this. And you don't understand what I try to tell you. Well, let me show you. I'm going to save this little tree of us to something new. Let's say we open it up a little bit. Come on. Let's open it up a little bit. About there. Ah, come on. Okay. And we save this as. Let's make it. Okay, let's select this and we say no. Let's make it A1 and save it. Suddenly everything changed inside, although you don't know it, although you don't see it. Stand at nothing when I click, and suddenly when I click there you will see this Adam. Now let's load Adam, and we're going to give you a little bit of information on Adam. And we decide, okay, let's go up here, down there, copy and paste it over here. This is Adam. So when we go to Eve, let's go and look for Eve. This on top doesn't really work always. So let's go click. Okay, there's no. Okay, make it. Okay. I say. Okay. So only once in my Bible it say Eve of Eva. In the whole of the Bible. Can you believe this? Only once. That's bad, eh? Anyway, that's Eve. But what about Adam? Ah, okay, there's Adam. Adam is still there, Eve is there. Let's go and look at Cain. Oh yeah, there's Cain. So you hear a bit more about Cain than anyone else. Okay, there's Cain. It's a full path, and we paste it in there. Now, we don't know what is Cain's wife's name. You go to Irad. There's Irad's whole path, so let's go to Irad. Irad is first, and only once you will read about him. And then we go to his wife, Meguel, and then his man, and we get the whole path, and it is M-E-G. It's M-E-E. There it is. Okay, so only one verse in the Bible talk about this guy. Yes. And we can go to Methuselah. And we can always do it like this. Then we don't have to use the keyboard every time. And just get the T with as well, and you get it only once in the Bible, one verse. And you can even paste it there if you want to, and then it will get the same. Okay, so when I go back to Adam, everything is still there, and the same with Eve, and the same with Cain and Irad, Michael. So now it's a nice little system where everything is saved as a project. But when you stand in the root, let's say you decide to say, okay, this is a demo version of my projects within KMTree. And if you don't know what it is, it's Katot Malanga Tree View Editor. Okay, let's go back to Adam, or let's say Methuselah. Yeah, okay. Lamech will only give you all the and there's ADA, and so forth and so forth. And when you go back, it will tell you what you are busy doing. This is the transition between a small normal program from nothing. Coding? Yes, I will give you the coding too. You can save it just like that. You can exit, you save it, and the coding sits over here. Everything is in here. The last transition, here it is, node repair. Let's say you have a, let's do it simple, eh? Just say you have a little bit something there. Come on, okay. And you decide that, let's say main, and you just say 1, and you add it here. It won't fit there, but it will work here. And you make it 2, and you make it 3, and 4, and 5. And now, but you can see this program is not, this document is not saved. So when I click on anything here, you won't see any difference, just like we saw in the beginning of the video, because this is just a normal tree, although it stands as projects. And although we can see that number over there, but you will see it's a number 4, because there is number 0, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But the moment I save it, I save this, it will happen like this. Create the RTF, and we save this. And what's happening now? Suddenly the whole feature changes. Number 5 not. I wonder why. So let's see if number 5 is working. Yes, number 5 is working, and the root is working. Let's see. And number 1 is working, 2, 3, 4, 5, and root. Everything is working fine. That's what's happening there. But let's go and see. Yeah, I'll save this one as a demo. We open the path so that we can see what's going on here. There's the one I just created, the A. This is demo version. And that is how it looks inside in the node file where everything is lying. As far as I know, it's about 255 items, no, 254. I removed one in the meantime, I remember. And that is how it looks inside. So every time you click somewhere, you will find them. But why do you get this? Ah, there we are now. Okay, let's go and look if. Okay. And 2. Okay. Let's take that away. There's if. There's Cain. There's no 4, but there's a 5. There's IRAD. There's no 6, but there's a 7. That's Miguel. And a 9 for Methuselah. There's 11. Lamech. And this is number 12. I don't know why. Number 12. But there's no 0. There's no 0. But they say it's number 12, this one. I don't understand why, but okay. Number 12, and of course this one will be exactly the same. Until you change number 12. Until you change number 12. That's a default save. Just so you guys can see what happens when you have a big transition from something small to something more usable. Now the next step is to use this data file to create a website. But more of that much later.